Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. There are a few things I want to talk about in this video, but first I want to congratulate SZA because SZA just achieved her third top 10 hit song this year. This year she had a massive hit song with Doja Cat called Kiss Me More that peaked to the top 10, and also she had her song Good Days that cracked the top 10 on the Billboard charts as well, and now her new song I Hate You debuted at number 7 on Billboard Hot 100. So SZA is out here making hits, and she's doing it casually too, without dropping a video or doing any promotion. She's just making hits, and I think it would be a good idea for her team to allow her to release her album at the top of next year, because SZA is clearly in demand. People are eating up her music, and I think people are just ready for another album. It's been over 4 years since she released Control. In fact, it's 4 going on 5 years at this point. So people are ready for new music from SZA, and I can't wait until she drops her next album. Now, moving on, I want to congratulate Megan Thee Stallion as well, because over the weekend, Megan Thee Stallion graduated from Texas Southern University with a bachelor's degree in health administration. Now, I'm really proud of Megan for accomplishing this because she has been working towards this degree for several years, but of course, with her career and her very busy schedule, she's had to kind of slow down with her schooling. But I'm glad that she stuck to it, and I'm glad that she finally got her degree. It's an incredible accomplishment, and also I think it will help motivate a lot of her younger fans to complete college. So I think this is great. I think this is probably one of the best accomplishments of Megan's career. Yes, she got 3 Grammys, but let's be honest, a college degree is a lot more impressive to me than an award. So congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion. I'm really happy for her, and I'm proud of her. Now, moving on, I want to talk about Saweetie. Over the weekend, Saweetie performed at the 2021 iHeart Jingle Ball, and this video of her performance went viral on the internet, and people were not impressed. I saw a lot of people going in on Saweetie on the blogs and all over social media. It was a mess. Now, this isn't the first time Saweetie has gotten backlash for her performances. If you remember earlier this year, she got a lot of backlash for her performance at the Triller Fight Club, and her Triller performance wasn't great. It was very sloppy, and I even talked about it. Now, after that Triller performance, Saweetie did say that she was going to a boot camp to get better at performing. And at one point, it looked like the boot camp was working. In fact, she had this performance of her song Fast Motion on Jimmy Kimmel's show. And I really like this performance. I like the fact that her breath control and her stage presence was on point. And she wasn't moving as much. If you notice, she was doing a little bit of movement here and there, but she was mostly rapping and allowing her background dancers to do most of the work. And that's how I think it should be. I think adding extra choreography trips up Saweetie, and I've noticed that she's been doing a lot more choreography lately, but it hasn't been working for her. Now, I understand that Saweetie is trying to elevate and perform at the level of somebody like Doja Cat or Megan Thee Stallion. Doja and Megan are really leading the pack when it comes to performing, at least out of the current newer female rappers that are out there. And I think Saweetie wants to catch up to that, because Saweetie is almost there, but she's not quite there. She still needs a lot of work, and I could just tell by watching her SNL performances and even her latest Jingle Ball performance. But one thing I'll give Saweetie props for is the fact that she's actually challenging herself. And even though she's not yet at a level where she can properly execute complex routines, I still think it's great that she's trying to elevate and do something that's out of her comfort zone. But she definitely needs more work. She needs to work on her breath control, her speech, and she needs to polish up her dancing. And she just needs to train more and rehearse more and perform more. I think the more she performs, the better she'll get. So we'll see how Saweetie improves over time. Now, moving on, let's talk about Cardi B. Now, Cardi actually achieved her 3rd diamond record. She actually has 3 diamond records under her belt, including her song Bodak Yellow and her song Girl Like You with Maroon 5, and also her song I Like It. So this is her 3rd diamond record. I think this is a huge accomplishment, and congratulations to Cardi B. And since we're on the topic of Cardi, I want to bring this up. Over the weekend, Cardi was called out once again for stalking another diamond selling artist, Nicki Minaj. Now, Cardi has been caught a few times for keeping tabs on Nicki. In fact, the Barbs pointed out the fact that she was keeping a track of Nicki on Twitter. Also, she was caught allegedly saving a picture of Nicki in her phone. And not only that, if you notice, Cardi has been kind of morphing into Nicki. If you've seen her latest surgeries and her latest looks, she sometimes looks like Nicki. And I don't know if she was doing this intentionally, but it does make you wonder, is this really a coincidence, or is all of this a part of her alleged obsession with Nicki Minaj? Who knows? Now, there was something that recently happened that I thought was really strange. Now, somebody pointed out that Cardi was following this obscure page on Instagram. And this page is called Unofficial Brand, and it was posted by Pop Tings. And somebody took a screen recording of Cardi following this page. And this is a private page, and only a select group of people were allowed to follow it at the time. Now, some of y'all are wondering, well, what does this mean? Why does this matter? It's not really about the page itself. It's about who is following it. Some of the accounts that were following this page were accounts devoted to exposing Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenny, and also Jennifer Huff was allegedly following this account as well. And this kind of made some people wonder if Cardi was communicating with Jennifer through this page. Now, for those who don't know who Jennifer Huff is the woman who accused Nicki and her husband, Kenneth, of threatening her and harassing her and trying to get her to recant her testimony about Kenny violating her when they were teens. Jennifer actually told her story on The Real, and I do believe she's telling the truth about the assault that happened to her when she was a teenager. But as far as this current lawsuit is concerned, I have a lot of questions about it because I have seen some inconsistencies come up. She's suing Nicki and Kenny for harassing her, but on Clubhouse, she revealed that Nicki and Kenny never once harassed her or threatened her.
So I made it clear when Nicki Minaj called me, when I spoke to her on the phone, she didn't call me and threaten me. Kenneth Petty didn't call me and threaten me.
Also, there was a point where Jennifer said that she had to block and change her number out of fear that Nicki and Kenny were threatening her. And Nicki's legal team clapped back at the lawsuit and revealed that Jennifer was still in contact with Nicki after she made these claims. And the proof of it is this alleged text message that she sent to Nicki. And I do have to admit that it is kind of odd to see her trying to communicate with somebody who she considered to be a threat to her life. So you do see that there is some inconsistencies there. And I'm not trying to discredit anybody or be biased at all. I do think Jennifer is justified for feeling suspicious of Nicki and Kenny because their alleged associate Black was harassing her. She feels like because their associate got involved, Nicki and Kenny is indirectly involved as well. And I can understand why she would think that, but it doesn't change the fact that there are some inconsistencies on her part. That's all I'm saying. But enough about this whole case. I want to get back to the whole Cardi B thing and why some people thought it was odd that Cardi and Jennifer were both following this particular account called Unofficial Brand. There is a conspiracy out there, and I'm not saying that it's true or not, but there is a conspiracy that Cardi might be secretly funding Jennifer's case. Also, there's speculations that Cardi might be getting some inside information about this whole case with Nicki and Kenny. And I think the latter is more plausible. Cardi already has a history of keeping tabs on Nicki, so it's not unbelievable that she would try to keep tabs on her through this obscure page. Now, when Cardi was called out for following this account, she did unfollow it and she tweeted and deleted this: I wake up and see weird stuff going on. Why is it a problem for me to follow my fans, especially the ones who let me know what's going on with Barty Gang when we had our little issues last year? And what's even weirder is why the F are y'all waking up and scrolling through my IG friends to try to connect me with some case that has nothing to do with me? But when I defend myself, I'm crazy. Leave me out of all of that. So in these tweets, Cardi basically confirmed that she was following this page, and there's no harm in her following a fan page, but I think people were pointing out how odd it was that a particular group of accounts, especially accounts that were devoted to targeting Nicki and Kenny, they all were following this page. Even Jennifer allegedly was following this page. I don't think that's a coincidence. It wouldn't be surprising to me if Cardi was communicating with this page and trying to get information about Nicki and Jennifer's case. I'm not saying that she's doing that, but it wouldn't be surprising to me at all, because in the past, Cardi has shown that she is somewhat invested in what's going on with Nicki. This is why some people think she is obsessed, and I don't blame them for feeling that way. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.